The War of 1812 by Jack the Podcast. Anyways, what was the War of 1812? Well, it's like glowing. Was it? The war was in. The war was in 1812, and the Americans were there, and then something else that I didn't really, like that. I think that's the Colosseum. That that's the War of 1812. Faux show, as they say. British, America. That's all you need for a war in 1812. Well, you also need that, I guess. Oh snap! It's fading to black. Except it's an off black. Why did the war happen? That's a good question. Maybe it's because the feds didn't like the press gang, so they went to war. It's the press gang. For sure. I recognize them. Leonardo DiCaprio, Leonardo da Vinci, the guy from Game of Thrones. Um, yeah. Oh no. Don't. What is he doing? That's kind of spooky. Like a scary skeleton, but if it was a pirate. 510? No! At least, you know, I've seen One Piece, so that's nothing if you think about it. There's so many pirates. Did you know that there's actually zero eye patches in One Piece? It's a show about pirates and no one has. That's crazy. It's so beautiful. The pirate did just die. Like he got like Thanos snapped, Like Bazinga. Who won? Hmm. Uh America invaded Canada. That's a real shame. They're so nice. Did we get them? We might have. Maybe we got a bunch of syrup, and that's why we did that. Oh, oh my god. We have a. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. We can bleed. Do we have a uh wood? Canada. That's the oak leaf. That's what they're famous for. A lot of oak trees. Strong and mighty, like Minecraft. They died. They died, but that's not that bad. Oh no. No! This is even more sad than that one episode in One Piece where they and it was so sad. Yeah, I guess so. When was it? When was the War of 1892? No. That adds up, I guess. Yeah, that adds up that closer. That that subtracts down if you think about it. That's it. That's when 1812, that's when the War of 1892 happened. 1812, 1812, I see that. 2915. No, that's too far. You passed the war. I certainly did. Whale. Weaponry used during the war. Have You have the blunderbuss 9000, the international continent business of microtechnology missile. That's what ICBM stands for. That did you know these things know where they are? That's a fact, actually. See, the blades are GPSs, actually. It's really cool, actually. You should look. And then a sword, which obviously makes sense. And then that I do not. I. Well, it's in the slideshow. That makes sense. This all adds up. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Well, it was lovely. I would come again. People who died in the War of 1812. This might be really sad. No. No. Is that the only man who died? Is he the only one who died? Well, I guess that makes sense. Think about it.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming to my presentation. Of course, this is The War of 1912, presented by Johann Jellyfish. The War of 1812, the War of 1812 really, it needs no introduction, really. So, that's King Henry VIII right there. Great Britain, which is most famously known for inventing fire, suddenly attacked the innocent colonies of Southern America. It all started when the Fire Nation attacked. I mean, really, this is just some basic stuff. I'm sure everyone already knows it, but just want to go over. But, we're losing the war. Like, with our shoddy swords and spears, we were no match for the machine guns and explosives that Great Britain had. The Fire Nation, all this stuff, man, they were able to easily carve it on the entire Western seaboard, take out California, Oregon, and Texas. Really sad day for tax haters everywhere. But, all of a sudden, in our darkest hour, the French obviously came to our rescue. It may seem hard to believe now in the year 2025, but really the French donated us some modern blaster rifles of the 1900s, and it really just, that was the turnover point that really helped us win that war. And, contrary to popular belief, we actually won the War of 1812 by a staggering 34 points, if you believe that, after a touchdown into a 2-point safety at the beginning of the second half. So, that's all, folks.
Hello, everyone. This was made by D. Shockster. What do we have here? Click to add subtitle. Click to add title. War of 1812. So this is the War of 1812. Zam, it's 12. So was the War of 1812 good or bad? To be honest with you, like, it was kind of mid. You'll see, like, in a second. But I think one main reason why it was mid could be that, like, top text, what a nice wall. Bottom text, I hope it doesn't. So the thing about the War of 1812 is it wasn't actually in 1812. It was actually in 3, right? And it lasted 3 years as well. Very, very bad. But it had a lot of consequences. There was war. People were depressed, as you can see, and people themselves, right? And so, really, what should we take away from this? Judge James,